Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. On this video today we're going to be doing a little show and tell, maybe a little bit of reading or looking into. What you guys are looking at right now is the recent comic book release. I went to my local comic book shop and picked these up. It is called The King in Black. So I'm going to be showing off you guys the first one, and I didn't know that much about this one. I do know it's kind of based off of like Venom, but here is the very first one. As you guys can see, this is the first print of this one, and this one of course is from Cates, Stegman, Mayer, and Martin. This is the very first one. King in Black is the title. I think his name is Kroll, if I'm not mistaken. This guy is literally OP. As much as I've looked into him, he's got a pretty good backstory. So I don't know too much about him, but I do know, of course, he's like one of the originators of the symbiote, which he's basically the king of that. So you can pretty much do the math on, Venom and Eddie Brock. And this is like, this cover alone is just like sick. And I know, don't judge a book by its cover, but check that out. Spider-Man in the front. You got Wolverine, pretty epic. You got Eddie Brock as Venom, Captain America, Bruce Banner as the Hulk, Iron Man, even Cyclops. So I do know the X-Men join in on this. I know Professor Xavier is supposed to be introducing somebody. No, he's actually in it himself too. I think he introduces Storm. And I think everybody gets kind of like wiped out except for Storm in this kind of story. I think it's either the first or second comic book, first or second issue, where I'll show you guys on this one. Pretty cool. And as you guys can see, Spider-Man, I think that's Storm, Captain America, even why am I forgetting his name from Fantastic Four? And then you have Eddie Brock. And then he annihilated basically Sentry, which Sentry was one of the most pretty powerful characters. The guy literally obliterates him. So the story is basically like I think this guy, I'm assuming, I think hears about what's been going on with his symbiote. I think Eddie Brock's son is involved too. He ends up coming to Earth with like a shit ton of like these like bat looking things. Let's see, is that Doctor Strange? Yeah, that's Doctor Strange, I think. Yeah, it's Doctor Strange. He ends up coming, and then like a ton of these, like they end up like, Tony Stark ends up, I want to say, trying to bomb all these symbiotes at first. And then he, I think, like gets 100, maybe more, and they think that that's it. But no, that is not it. And then we have, I didn't read this one. I haven't actually read any of them, so I'm just giving you guys this little bit of info on what I've basically heard. And then you have the third one. This cover is probably one of my favorites of all of them. You have Thor, God of you-know-what. And that is just so sick. This cover is just screams like so much animation on it. It's so dope. And this is not Eddie Brock, Kroll, I think his name is, going against Thor on this cover. And this is the third one, run 1, and variant. Not variant, this is the first one. But this looks so sick. And I think the only thing that can penetrate like symbiotes is, from what I remember, fire and lightning. And then you have the fourth piece. So So this is exclusive Prelude to Demon Days by Peach Moko inside. You got the fourth one. You got Wolverine. This is when I think the X-Men come in. Looks like Jean Grey. I'm like, I gotta be like, Storm, I guess, like risks her life like crazy. Then you got Magneto supposed to be coming in. I think what happens is Eddie Brock ends up, you know, basically trying to give himself up, and it ends up him throwing Eddie Brock off of like a roof or a cliff, something, I think a mountain or I don't know, like a building. And he ends up saying that he wanted Eddie Brock's son instead of, you know, him. And from my take on what I read is Eddie Brock's son is like lots of power, but he just has untapped power. And that's one of the reasons why Kroll, I guess, wants him, and he doesn't want to take Eddie instead. So I think he like either throws him off a building or he just drops him and takes, I think he takes his symbiote and then, you know, keeps it, I don't know, maybe for himself or his power, but he drops Eddie Brock and it looks hilarious. I need to show you guys. But I'm actually going to open up these comics for you guys and just show you guys some of the art. So we're going to go through, that's 3 and 4. This is 2. So I'm going to station this real quick. And we are going to be going through and looking at this comic. All right. Let me see if I can organize this at least properly. All right. Let me see. Is that good? Or is it going to fall? No. All right, cool. So at least I maneuvered this tripod a little bit. So this is King in Black. This is my first time taking it out. Let's see. This is so, it's like, wait a minute. Alright, so. Alright, let's take that out. And here we have King in Black. So. This is my first time opening this, so I'm going to be showing you guys at least some of these pages. So this is what I remember. This is, he looks kind of like Wolverine in this one, or like Logan. So you have the first page. He's here. We can feel him through screaming, the black racing toward the whole of creation. His hands wrapping around the world's throat. Cap, it's me. This is it. No more running, no more hiding. It's time. No, that's what his name is, not Kroll. No. So, no, the Lord of the Abyss, the God of the symbiotes, has arrived. So, I'm just going to show you guys a few pages and then probably in the video. But, oh my God, this artwork, guys. So sick. And then you can already see him calling the Avengers, so. This one. Show you guys some other pages. Got this one, you got She-Hulk, Captain Marvel's in this one. The artwork is really cool. We're gonna need a bigger bomb. So, like I said, the fire with the symbiotes. There's one part where I think I see it. That's how many of them there are. The King in Black. I'll probably do like a series of this for you guys. There's Eddie Brock's son, so on the next episode, you guys are probably going to see me either reading or just showing you guys some of the artwork. This is amazing. Catch you guys in the next one, okay?